Jeśli słyszeć jakieś trzaski, to sąsiad z dołu stuka puka, tak, o tej godzinie. Niestety, no cóż, nie wiem, jakby nie mógł tego zrobić w weekend albo coś. Ale no cóż, bywa. Tak to jest. A, jeszcze tak. Musimy trochę przyciszyć. 25, ok. Inaczej żeśmy to stanęli. Aha, na AI jesteśmy. Zwiedzamy AI. Tu coś jeszcze było, jakieś parę questów, które trzeba by było wykonać. I przejść do krypty. Tak, to by było najlepsze rozwiązanie. Dobra. Tu są pogaduchy jakieś? Co? O. Okay.
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Well, you are a bit of an eyesore.
Speak for yourself. When I saw my first human, I couldn't understand how you keep your blood inside. Skin that thin.
They should put Jarl on every resistance recruitment poster. Did he ever contact you? I'm so glad you're back. And in one piece this time.
Co tu mamy? O, dobra, to coś jeszcze mamy.
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself. Hello there.
I'm working.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
You haven't even told me your name.
Danfra, biological researcher. This is my home.
Can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations?
5 pokoli? Mój Boże.
How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Okej. O, kwatera gówno ruchu oporu, okej. Co my tu mamy? O,
Good to see you. Wish I could join in down there.
I could use a workout. Getting lots of stares reminds me of being on Thessia for Asari commando training. We're the aliens. Got any tips on navigating an alien society?
Be yourself, but your best self. Listen and be polite about scanning your food. Though that's good advice in general.
Spoko. Kwatermistrz.
Pathfinder, Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons. Over my objections.
Record a few of these training sessions. Just a few. But the
Anything I buy will be used to fight Ket.
now I get how they've
You
held
fight our enemy, but you're not one of us. Remember that.
Okej, no okej. Broń biała, co to jest w ogóle? 350. Jakiś sztylecik. A kupię. Zobaczcie, co to jest. Okej. Zobaczmy, co on jeszcze ma.
Inventory's there. Go on and look.
Nic nie ma ciekawego, dobra. Konsola do dekontaminacji.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
Ambulatorium.
I assume you're the human everyone's buzzing about. If you're looking for treatment, I'm afraid I don't know enough about human physiology to be much help. Unless you can make use of the ion beds.
Is there something special about the beds here?
They're filled with a negatively charged ion gel. The gel works with our natural electricity to speed recovery.
Think it'd work on other species?
Without bioelectricity, it would be of small benefit, but it might reduce pain.
Okay.
So you guys are electrically charged?
Our bodies produce a store of electricity that we can dispel in a surge of energy. We use it for short-range communication, healing, even combat. I admit, I was surprised to learn your kind doesn't have that ability.
Some of us are biotic. It's similar, kinda.
I would be interested to study biotics.
Okay.
If Jal takes a hit on my watch, my doctor needs to know how to treat him. Can you point me to resources she can use to learn your methods?
So you're considering all possibilities. Jal is in good hands. I have medical journals on treating Angaran injuries and preventing complications. You're welcome to upload them to your ship's doctor for study.
Super.
I'll get moving.
Ishari.
Szali. Dobra. O, sąsiad przestał już stukać. No dobrze. Będę stwierdził, że już późna godzina i nie będzie stukał. No i bardzo dobrze. I chwała Bogu.
They've calibrated it.
Everything is fine, Taoshi. Stop worrying.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a datapad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
Okej. Już też mamy zrobione? I co teraz? O, okej.
Routine variant to replace them? No, 6 9 still unstable. We had a food in 2 days, had ammo in 3. They have to fall back.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
Too many kit, not enough resistance. Have a team that's been in the field for 6 months without resupply. They won't come in. Say they're close to taking down a kit outpost, but I don't know.
Give your team a chance to pull it off.
We fight best when the odds are against us. Maybe you're right. This is the hardest part of my job. Thank you for the advice, Pathfinder.
Proszę bardzo. Proszę bardzo.
I expect you to take good care of Joel out there.
I will. I'm sure he'll return the favor.
Don't worry about him. You saved the Moshai. That earned his loyalty. Still wrapping my head around what you found at the Ket facility. That exaltation.
The more we understand the Ket, the easier it'll be to hurt them.
The more I know, the more I want to hurt them. What do you need?
What do you think of your governor?
She governs Aya, not the Resistance.
Way to avoid the question. Is there history between you?
I can always count on Paran to offer a spirited argument.
You respect her.
She holds her own. Not many do.
Okay.
I hope the initiative is making a good impression.
The initiative. Sounds so unthreatening, like a city planner meeting.
That's kind of what it's meant to be.
City planners don't walk around in battle armor with rifles on their shoulder.
Depends on the city. My point is, we traveled through dark space to build something here.
That's what invaders always say. At first.
We're not invaders.
Of course.
No.
There's no official Angaran military, just the Resistance?
Lost our fleets and armies decades ago. Ket mostly. The rest fell to internal strife. We kept fighting, but our civilians were disorganized, poorly supplied, leaderless. Decades of aimless defiance got us nowhere. I had to make the Resistance real.
What success have you had against the Ket?
Enemy casualties are up 600% in 3 years. But that's just a number. Every time we destroy a facility, take out a warship, we give our people hope.
And you're not fighting alone anymore.
We'll see.
How'd you wind up in charge?
Nothing to lose. My family was rounded up into a Ket slave camp. Last contact I had with any of them was 10 years ago.
They could still be alive.
Didn't figure you for an optimist.
How is the Resistance organized?
Loosely, we operate in cells. Independent strike teams have better odds. If the Ket capture a cell, it doesn't compromise the rest.
Okay.
I've seen armed people in uniform. They're not Resistance?
Aya police, purely ornamental, gives us the appearance of civilization.
You don't think they're necessary?
If things go bad, the Resistance will handle it.
That's up to the governor, isn't it?
Okay.
You've been fighting Ket a long time. Any advice?
Your war's different from ours.
It's still a war, and we're not prepared for it.
Wouldn't matter if you were. The Ket aren't a conventional enemy.
The Ket aren't mindless monsters. They must care about something.
Slaves, resources, power. Same as any conqueror.
You didn't see the exaltation process. Treat it like religion.
They convert us against our will. That's not religion, it's genocide. Every culture has its purpose. Theirs is to take whatever they want.
Do the Ket have a favorite strategy? Something we can exploit?
They switch tactics constantly, almost capricious about it. Makes them unpredictable.
They must have some weakness.
They're vulnerable to brute force. That's enough.
Okej, dobra. Pochodzenie.
Any idea where they came from? A homeworld somewhere.
Each of our colonies heard a different story. I doubt any were true. They came from far away. That's all we know.
Ever tried following a Ket ship to see where it goes?
Of course we did. Wherever home is, they don't visit.
Dobra, inne pytania. Ty.
What's your story, Ephra?
You're not getting my personnel file.
I'd just like to know who I'm working with.
You want to know what it's like being me? I wake up every morning to fight a war. I send people to kill and die. If I'm lucky, there are more dead Ket than resistance when I go to sleep.
That's a hell of a burden.
Enough personal discussion.
Już koniec?
I'll let you get back to it.
Okej. Dobra, dajcie mi chwilę. Chcę na coś odpisać. Dobra. Dobra, sekunda jeszcze. Dobra. Lecimy. To jest to, okej. Bo tutaj coś jeszcze jest? Nie, nic nie ma. No dobra. Chociaż może tu jeszcze? O Jezus. Co tutaj jest? O, Pibi. Pibi jest nawalona?
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this.
Chyba tak.
The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now?
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Writer. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
Okay.
Be sure you do. You're a handful, even sober.
You can handle me, Ryder, whenever you want.
Ooh.
Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Okay. Dobra. Urządzenie porzuconych. Tu są kietowie.
good news?
Well, we got another remnant piece.
But nothing Angaran. Pay them for their... Good to see you again.
Imponujące muzeum.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
I should get moving.
Come back soon.
O, gdzie jest ten drugi? O, tu jest.
Oh, it's you. I watched you land.
Hope you're not calling me it anymore.
You heard that. I apologize. I was ignorant.
What's your job around here?
Aelin and I help Avela with her studies. I specialize in restoration.
So you make relics look new.
New as I can. I'm not a miracle worker, no matter what Avela says. She'll praise Ellen and I to anyone who will listen. Never had a supervisor like that before.
I'll leave you to it.
Okej, dobra.
I've heard so much about you. Is it true you entered a vault on Eos?
Tak.
Sure is.
Amazing. I would have liked to see that.
I take it you help run this place.
Nalan and I are Avela's assistants. It's been strange getting used to that.
Why?
Avela's much younger than the previous curator. She has a lot more energy. Sometimes I have to remind her to take a break. She's too passionate for her own good.
Pracoholizm. Tak to jest właśnie.
Are you a relic hunter like Avela?
Actually, I started as an engineer. The Moshai requested my help cracking encryption on a remnant ship she found. Eventually, that led me to the repository. I've been handling data encryption here ever since.
Okej.
I'll let you get back to it.
O, datapad. No, nice. Nieźle. Okej. Tędy nie idzie. I tędy jest wyjście. Tak, tu jest to. To my sobie wejdziemy jeszcze tędy. Zobaczymy sobie, co tam ciekawego jeszcze jest. Tu widzę. No właśnie. Okej. O, gdzie są teraz te szybkie podróże? Szybkie podróże? Halo? O. Szybkie podróże. Okej, no to co? Idziemy do krypty, nie? Bo... To jest to... To jest to zadanie w Heliosie. A ja... To jest to tylko... punktów. Okej. To jest zrobione. Potwierdź. No, nie mają tutaj po tyle. Dobra, no, mają nieodblokowane ostatnie funkcje, więc... To jedziemy.